What's good, guys? Your girl Luch. Welcome back. Let's talk. Let's get deep. Let's talk about forgiveness today. Forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others, forgiving others. Now that's this. It gets a little hard, right? A little tricky. I know. We gotta have forgiveness for others and for ourselves so that we can move on. You get what I'm saying? Forgiving yourself is kind of hard. But forgiveness is for you, even if that person doesn't forgive you. Because you got to understand, it's like picking up a 5-pound weight and you don't even got to do that. And you ain't forgive yourself. You ain't forgave your mama. You ain't forgave your daddy. You ain't forgave your kids. You ain't forgive the dog. You picking up 5-pound weights, 5-pound weights. Eventually, everything starts to get heavy. You feel me? Drop some of that weight off. Forgive yourself for things, even if the people who you're seeking forgiveness to don't give you that closure. Forgive that person who wronged you and did creep and foul things to you. Maybe they ain't know no better. Understand, every time that somebody does something wrong and forgiveness is needed, whether we don't get that forgiveness or we don't give that forgiveness for someone to have closure, it just adds on to baggage for everyone. Now, I mean, I get it. Sometimes it's really hard to forgive somebody because, someone could have came out and hurt one of your family members so bad and it life altered. And what they did affected you, the person that was involved, not only just the person involved, but everyone around them, because everyone else's life had to change because it was so catastrophic or something like that. Understand that God's going to come back around in full circle. It has to come back around full circle. Karma, God, it has to. I want you to be mindful, though. When karma does come back around, if God lets you to see that person reap that karma, you be careful about gloating and being happy that that person is going through that. Because although an injustice got justice, on the other end of the spectrum, collateral damage has happened. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you were damaged for what they did. Cool. Now they come back around. They must reap what they sow. Pray that God have mercy on them. Because at the end of the day, that person's family who did nothing to you might have to reap some of that too because they're a part of them. Be compassionate. Learn how to forgive. Learn how to forgive yourself. Once you get to a point where you can forgive yourself and you can forgive others and you don't need closure and you don't need nobody to tell you that they're sorry in real life, you get what I'm saying? Yo. Stuff will be so much easier. It won't be so heavy. Your mind will be clearer. Ways that you can forgive someone or yourself to help you to get through so that you could really forgive them, because sometimes we think we forgive people and we really don't, because that person will come back around. And I'm not saying be friends with them, but you ain't got to be nasty either. You saying they might have came in your life because you need to teach them something, or they may needed to teach you something about yourself and what you're doing. So we got to be accountable too. What part did you play in this? Just be compassionate about it, guys. Forgive wholeheartedly. Y'all want God to forgive you, and y'all be out here doing all sorts of stuff you ain't got no business doing, knowing that you're doing it, and they have the nerve to ask for forgiveness, and He gives it to you. The same way that He give it to you, give it back. You can't get over it? Write that person a letter. And if you're angry, do not give it to them, right? Just write it down. Even if you go crumble it up, burn it, rip it apart, whatever you got to do with it. It's a form of therapy so that you can get it out and you're not holding on to it, because like I said, they're like 5-pound weights and they just build up, and then eventually your back is about crunched over because you got so many burdens on you and you ain't figured out how to lay them down. Do what y'all will. I'll catch you guys later. Be blessed. Go God.